Hey guys, uh, this is another random vlog for no reason. My wife just left, so I didn't want to be just totally bored. So I decided to do another vlog just for the heck of it. In my last vlog, I talked about the ghosts or ghost encounters we've had in the house. I'll tell you a little bit about those. Basically, that's my chair. And that goes into the hallway, and that's the bathroom. I was sitting in the chair. I know it's kind of hard to see. Tell relevance when I'm holding it up and spinning around in a circle like that. But I was in the chair, and I went down the hall, or heard a door open and close, and footsteps come down the hallway, and nobody was there. I listened for a second. Usually, like early in the mornings, I'll get up before everybody else. Well, everybody, my wife and my son. And I'll get up and be in the living room drinking coffee or whatever. And then they'll come down the hallway after they wake up. I'll hear their door. I'll hear them walk down the hallway, whatever. I heard the door. I heard walking down the hallway. But that's all I heard. And nobody ever peeked around the corner to see if I was sitting there or nothing like that. Then we were in another part of the house in Christopher's room, and he heard a voice in his room as he was recording a video. He was sitting at his desk and recording the video, and he said something, and you hear in the video, you could hear somebody whisper, sound like they whispered his name, and he turned around and looked at the door, this door. He thought it was me coming home from work, but it wasn't me. It was somebody else that wasn't really there. Then down the same hallway to the bathroom, talking it up because I'm heard stuff. It's one of the reasons why I started the video. And sometimes down the hall, where my wife sits in the living room in her chair watching TV, she'll see shadows come down the hallway and go into the bathroom. I don't know which side the bathroom's on. I don't pay that much attention. And then there's been a time when I done some voice recordings and stuff with my phone, with an older phone, and I ask a few questions like they do on like ghost hunter shows and stuff, and I ask a few questions and wait for an answer, and then I would play it back after I record a few minutes, and I would play it back. I've done that a few times and never heard anything, except for when I asked, "Do you live here?" And then it sounded like somebody said no. To me it did. To my son it did. My wife was kind of like, I don't hear it. But whatever. Then right about here, one day, I was sitting in my chair and I thought I saw a weird little oval-shaped light come through, just sitting there out of the corner of my eye. And I turned around to look at it, and it disappeared. So that was kind of weird. And it did get like a little weird little cold chill or something then too. So that was kind of freaky. We've had things slide off shelves back in the other bedrooms. I actually heard in my room one night I'm a Star Wars fan, as you see. And I have some Star Wars stuff in my room, and there is a Lego Stormtrooper alarm clock, and you push his head down, and his chest lights up to show the time and the date. I think no, there's not a date on it. The time and the alarm, and you push his head down for the snooze button. Well, I didn't mess with this with the alarm clock that night, and I'm just laying there in bed trying to go to sleep. Couldn't go to sleep for whatever reason, and I heard what sounded like somebody pushed on the stormtrooper's head and on the alarm clock. And I thought that was kind of weird, but it happens sometime. And then I heard what sounded like a zipper on a jacket zip up that same night. So I heard some rustling in a box. Had some things in a box sitting in the floor beside the bed, and that sounded like something moved. All three of those in one night. My wife has seen shadows in her room. She thought I came into the room and like asked me what I'm doing, and then she kind of realized that it wasn't me and realized it's like a shadow person or a ghost or something. So she told him to just go away. She's trying to go to sleep, and they left. The other day, she actually had what she felt like was something touched her toes and thought it might have been the dog, her dog that passed away a year ago. Which, if we got ghosts in the house, it could be. But with all that, I can't say for sure that I believe in ghosts because I don't really have any concrete evidence. Nothing's actually happened to me or around me or anything like that to actually make anything happen to make me believe there's ghosts. I'm not saying I totally don't believe in ghosts and there's no such thing and it's not possible. But I'm not saying I actually do believe them. I'm just saying I've never had proof for myself. So, I do like watching the ghost shows on TV, a few of them, and I kind of get some responses from comments and stuff that I make on a paranormal group that does investigations in South Carolina. I kind of asked in a roundabout way if they would like to come and investigate the house one day, just because we've had a few things happen and just want to see if they could find anything, actually have the equipment to do it. And they said if they were ever up this way, they would be glad to do it. They're more out towards the coast, and I'm more in the upstate, closer to the mountains. So there's about a 4 or 5 hour difference. But they said if they were ever up this way, they could get in touch with me. So that'd be great. I'm actually expecting a book from them, maybe sometime next week. Actually, it's like a poetry type book with pictures and stuff. So that might be pretty cool. I'm gonna read that and see how that is. But yeah, my second vlog on my channel. You can like it and comment. You can comment whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not really up for a political or spiritual debate, analytical, whatever, uckle debate. I'm not going to debate anybody on anything. I mean, you can express your opinions about how you feel about ghosts, but I'm not going to debate anybody about anything because I know how I feel and how you feel is how you feel. I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change my mind. The only thing that's going to change my mind is absolute proof. And until I get absolute proof, I don't really know if I believe in ghosts or not. I know things happen in my house that I can't explain, but until I get proof, I can't prove anything, and I'm not going to be satisfied. So when I do get proof, I'll make a video and put it on here on YouTube. I guess that's about it. I'm going to go sit down and not do anything for the rest of the night. It's early, but whatever. I just don't feel like doing anything. All right, see you guys later.